Hello everyone, and welcome back to another New Frontier Pass pack review. This time I am going to be taking a look at the long-awaited Gaul and Byzantium DLC, which was released on September 24th, 2020. The DLC has a mixed review score of 6 out of 10 on Steam and costs $8.99 USD. This pack includes the Gallic and Byzantine civilizations along with an exclusive game mode and 2 new wonders. Before we begin this review, I would like to clarify that I have not been given this product by Firaxis to review. To start things off, I would like to go into the pricing of this DLC. While it costs the same as the Maya and Gran Colombia pack, $8.99 is still a good deal in my opinion for 2 civilizations along with 2 wonders and a new game mode. Despite my distaste for both Apocalypse and Dramatic Ages, I still think they add some much needed variation to the otherwise bland vanilla experience. Of course, most players inevitably will find both modes have deep flaws, but they still spice up the first few runs, albeit frustratingly so. My problem with both Dramatic Ages and to some extent Apocalypse lies in the execution. The premise sounds interesting in concept, make border conflicts and loyalty pressure more dynamic, but fails epically in its execution. The big problem with Dramatic Ages is that they are far too dramatic. There is supposed to be a fine balance between fun and challenge to make things interesting, but the fun is taken away when you are forced into either a Golden or Dark Age and have to forego the safety of a normal age. While this would be fine normally, when you factor in that you are guaranteed to lose a city during a Dark Age, this can be extremely frustrating to deal with, and the novelty of a new game mode quickly wears off. Unfortunately, it soon becomes a chore during the medieval and later eras to manage your frontier cities, and the fact that there isn't much more content to the Dramatic Ages leaves the game mode wanting. I've touched on some of the more negative aspects of this DLC, but I also think that the Gaul and Byzantium pack includes one of the best civilizations in the franchise, the Gaul. Initially, I was a bit apprehensive when I saw the gameplay for Ambiorix and his Gallic civilization, but after playing them for several games, the Gauls have quickly become my favorite civ. Their ability, all-stat culture, makes for an interesting gameplay style where you rely on mines to expand your borders and increase culture output at the cost of lower appeal. In addition, their malice does not feel tacked on like the Mayans, and it makes you consider your city planning choices more carefully. Ambiorix's combat bonuses put me off when I first read over them, but I appreciate that it makes flanking with units more rewarding as well as allowing for passive culture output as you build your armies. The Byzantines, on the other hand, were very disappointing to me. I was hoping to see some kind of city builder focused ability with emphasis on the aspect of making your capital a city of the world's desire. Instead, we received an entirely domination-focused civilization which I can count on my fingers the number of times I have played. The Hippodrome, a Byzantine unique district, is one of the most beautiful parts of New Frontier Pass's arsenal, but it is overshadowed by the one-sided militant aspect of the Byzantines and only serves as a unit printer, further contributing to the sheer, overpowered nature of the Byzantines. I could have seen some combat-oriented bonuses for this culture, however I strongly disagree with how their design was handled, as it shows no favor to other aspects of Eastern Roman history, such as trading and political intrigue. Surprisingly, I find myself agreeing with the Steam review score of 6 out of 10, which I seldom find myself doing. The only other content in the DLC that I have not discussed yet are the wonders, and, while they both are good picks in my view, I do not feel that they are meaningful enough to change my overall consensus on the Gaul and Byzantium pack. I will say, for the record, I like Firaxis' approach of choosing a commonly requested wonder, the Statue of Zeus, and a less-known wonder, the Biosphere, to balance things out. This has been my review for Civilization 6's Gaul and Byzantium pack. Thank you for watching the video, and feel free to leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed watching this review. It takes a lot of effort to make a script and edit the recording compared to some of my Let's Plays, so showing your support is greatly appreciated. As always, have a great rest of your day, and keep on gaming. This has been Civ Extraordinaire, and I hope to see you later. Peace.